But if we go here, bloop. Okay. Okay, we got the stripes. It's not too bad. It's okay. What's up, people? I'm Xogue back on Halfway Modern. And then there's a couple things I want to show you really quick. They actually are really quick this time. Look, boom. We now are storing, well, goat milk because I had a bucket of it. And I guess I just wanted the bucket back. I don't know. This guy, oh, that's cool. Interesting. Did that steal a bucket? Hold on. We got to test this theory out, okay? Because I didn't know you could do that part. I didn't know there was that kind of a shortcut in here. So if we go to bucket, we have 29 buckets now. That might be a bug. If we click here and we go back to this and try to go back into bucket. Okay, it did actually take a bucket. As long as you have buckets in your inventory, that's cool though, actually. That's actually really, really nifty. But yeah, so I have a bunch of water and a bunch of lava in here, and that is actually almost full storage in here, which is kind of interesting. I didn't think it would be that little bit of, liquid. I really thought it would be a lot more than that, but it is what it is. I mean, it makes sense. How much liquid can you really carry in your pockets, And how many items can you really carry in your pockets for that matter? But anyway, you get the idea. That's one thing I wanted to show you. The other is this guy right here. I built this thing yesterday that I'm about to show you. I don't know how it's actually going to look. I kind of threw it together pretty quick. I think it looks a little bit funky, but still kind of cool at the same time. At least I did yesterday. You guys know how it is. You build something one day, you come back the next day, and you either really, really like it or really, really hate it. So we're going to see. But if we go here, bloop. Okay. Okay, we got the stripes. It's not too bad. It's okay. I mean, it's not horrible. There's a lot of experience on the ground, like so much experience. Let's go ahead and repair my pickaxe just a little bit. I went ahead, I put mending and everything else on this guy. Because that's the thing. I had to grab some stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. I got, what did I put? Feather falling and depth strider and mending on this guy. And I got mending, restoration, and aquafity on this guy. So we got some good stuff. I mean, we're doing okay. And I have so much experience, guys. This is working out pretty well. I've turned down the sounds on this stuff, so that's a thing. And of course, we have our book enchanter here, which I don't need any chests for anything. I don't need to do any kind of chest work. And because of that, the reason for that is because I have this inventory here. Everything I have is in here. I could add in a few notes here to say, oh, this item gives me this enchantment, blah, 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 blah. But really, I can look in here, too. I mean, it's a little bit tedious to actually find the ones you're looking for, but I kind of sort of remember certain things. And we can check that out. I can just make it work if I ever really need to enchant things. We have this guy right here. And we have, the basic drawer. We have there's an emerald upgrade in here. I should be able to do this. There we go. We have the emerald upgrade, which is times 32, and we have the void upgrade. So it's going to stack a huge amount of ender pearls in here. And then, it's sort of crazy. And then they're just going to be voided out. And the way these things are being collected is because on the underside of it, we have another item collector. So I don't know, it works out pretty well. Now, the thing that we're doing here, and I'm going to go in creative here just to show you this, because I don't want to fly around and like land inside of it or anything like that. It was pain enough to build it. I don't want to have to go in there and do that. These things right here, I know you can't really tell too much, but underneath these guys are, let me see if I can, these guys right here. And basically what they do, it doesn't actually show here, but what they do is any mob that can spawn in the spot that they are placed will spawn on top of it. So we've got a lot of Endermen spawning. Now the reason I did this here, just like this, is because they will spawn even though I am really, really close. If we made the traditional Enderman farm, yes, they would have spawned perhaps faster, and they wouldn't have to fall very far, but I would have to build it up or out a long distance just so they're more than 24 blocks away from me so that Enderman would actually spawn. And it's just kind of one of those deals. So I figured I would go ahead and do these little mob thingamajigs, and we would do things that way. But you get this, it's just showering experience on me right now. This is just ridiculous how much this stuff is going on here. It's really, really crazy, but it's really cool at the same time. So we have 832. I don't know. We're just getting a lot of stuff. So it's really cool. It's really, really nifty. Let me go back into game mode 0. Boom. And we're going to go back to home because I don't need this many levels. I just don't. I do not need that much. Ow! Face. I don't know why I got hurt. I think I always get hurt when I come back from the end. It's really weird. I don't know why that's a thing. But anyway, I told you before that we were going to do some Botany stuff. And I found a Lexicon Botania. I don't actually have to make the book. Now, the book is not difficult to make, actually. It's just a sapling in a book. So it's really, really easy to make. But I found one, so I don't need to. Now, the basics of... There's a lot of stuff in Botania, okay? I congratulate you on the fine choice of strapping a sapling and a book together. Or just finding this 2-minute chest. Whichever applies. Yeah, thanks for congratulating me, book. I appreciate it, book, because you're an amazing book. You can navigate this book using the arrows at the bottom of the keyboard mouse wheel. Blah, blah, blah. Despite its looks, Botania is the check. Blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of stuff you can do in Botania. We don't need to read all of this. If you're really interested in reading, I am scrolling through all the pages now, so you can pause the video and read it for yourself. But we're just going to go ahead and do this. But it is by Vasky, who makes some pretty amazing mods. So there you go. Vasky also made the Psy mod, which I'm a big fan of, and I would really like to add to the pack. But again, I don't because I think it might be a little bit too much. Just kind of a deal. But anyway, maybe not anymore. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. Possibly. Maybe. But it is what it is. We're going to go... No, that's not what I want. We're going to go back. So, the basic idea, the first thing we need to get in order to do anything here is that we need a pure daisy. We need a pure daisy, which means we have to find... That's what it does. Okay. We can do that. And this, right here. We need to find... Oh! I did not know this. I didn't know the mushrooms did things. I didn't know mushrooms were replacements for the petals. I had no idea about that, guys. But we can find the white shimmering mushrooms as well. Do I have any of those? If I go to white, do I have shimmering mushrooms? I do not have shimmering mushrooms. Well, crapo. But I need to go out and fly around until I find some of those guys. I don't know where to go. We need to stay in the grassy areas. There might actually be some in this area. I wouldn't say we're in plains, but we're in a plains-like biome right now, and that is, I believe, where they most of the time spawn, I think. I think some of the flowers are indeed biome-specific, but I don't know for sure. I could very well be wrong, but I'm going to look around for a little while just to see if I can find any of these in the very close vicinity, and if not... I don't know. I guess we're going to have to go somewhere else and figure that out later. Oh, what are you? No, you're not it. No, you're not it either. Well, hello there, my little friends. How would you like to be part of my inventory? We're going to go ahead and do some pretty cool... There's actually some really cool stuff you can do with these guys. For those of you playing in any mod pack, actually, that has Botania in it, and at least the newer versions, I'm not sure about the older ones. But if we go in here and find our little mystical white flowers and go like so, and get just 2 of the petals, just 2 of these for now, and get some bone meal, just regular old bone meal. You don't need anything special. But one thing you can do with this stuff is if we clear out a little area just so you can actually see what's going on a little bit better. And yeah, it is about to be nighttime, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Is that enough of an area? I think it is. If you right-click on the ground, there will be a petal in the ground. You see that the bounding box is just a little bit higher than it was before. You can plant them both, okay? Just 1 flower is all you need to get as many of them as you ever need. Because you can bone meal them to get not only just a regular tall one, but a double tall one, which is really fantastic. Hold on, let me grab a bed out of here real quick. So we actually have something here to sleep in. We can make it daylight, and we can continue with what else I'm going to do. So you can basically, like I said, bone meal this thing. And then you have to get shears, though. You cannot break it with your hand, or you will lose the flowers. But you need some shears. And you go boop, and boop. And then these guys, the bigger ones, actually turn into the bigger, or I think it's 4 petals. Yeah, you have the tall mystical white flowers. That turns into 4. So you can literally get as many of these as you need in order to do what you need to do. It's really, really cool that they actually added this feature in. It's absolutely fantastic, and I love it. But now that we have these guys, we can go ahead, turn on my magnet, so I make sure I get all of them, and we can do this later. I do want to see if I can find some more flower colors here. If we type in mystical, I don't have very many. I have the green ones, or lime ones rather. Lime is different than green. So we have lime, light blue, and white. That's all we have. I want a few other colors so we can actually do some more things and I don't have to adventure elsewhere, other places to get what I need to get. So I'm just gonna look around a little bit more, try to get some other flowers. It is about time. Yes, I finally found a gray flower. This is ridiculous, guys, because I have been searching for a gray flower for a very long time. Okay, I found all of my mystical flowers here. You can see just about all of them except the regular gray. I have the light gray. I have a bunch of tall flowers. I even have a few of the browns that I missed. I got some of the yellows that I missed. But I found mostly all of these within the first like 5 minutes or so. And then I started having trouble finding a gray flower. A regular gray, not light gray, regular gray flower. Oh my goodness, you see my rockets are almost gone. Let's check out the map real quick. I haven't actually done this. I want to see just how far I have flown around in here trying to find a flower. Now, I don't know if you guys have realized what I was doing here the past little while, but I was kind of restricting myself to this area because I wasn't sure what kind of exploration mods I was going to add. And I didn't want to have to go through deleting some of the world after I do that. Now, I do have, like a lot of the other ones, Biomes of Plenty, Ruins, Botania, a lot of things that affect generation of the world. I think we might be getting to the point where the mods that are added are just, they're going to be a little more spaced out, I believe. I had a lot of updates there for a little while, but I just wanted to make sure things were balanced and good to go. So I think we're going to be okay, which is why I've decided to go ahead and just kind of explore and try to find some of these things. It took a long time. It took so long. We're going to go ahead and collect these guys. But what that means is now we have all of the mystical flowers, every single type. So the only thing we really need to do now is go ahead and just use the petals. I can just put the petals in the ground and bone meal them, and we can get everything that we absolutely need for Botania. But the first thing is that I need to get back home, and we need to start working on this process here. Welcome home. Things have happened. Actually, no, I take that back. Nothing has happened. We've made it home, and I now have the ability to do what I need to do for Botania. Can I get... Oh, yeah, diet hoppers. This is actually a good thing. I added that into the pack the other day. You see the big bounding box that's showing up? I can actually click through it and get to a chest now, which is not something you can do in vanilla. If you're looking at a hopper, you can get to the hopper, but you can also click past it, which is fantastic in something that should have been implemented in vanilla Minecraft, oh, I don't know, about 20 versions ago. But anyway, I digress. The day the hopper was added was the day you should have been able to click past the hopper. Well, you know, it is what it is. Now, we're going to go ahead and make a petal apothecary. What did I used to mispronounce this. Petal apothecary? I think that's what I used to say. It's kind of funny, actually. What I need to do, actually... Oh, and now that I need a water source. Can we do, like, do we have some kind of infinite water source thing? That's not infinite water source. There's got to be one somewhere. We should... I mean, I could get a quantum tank or something and pump stuff. I don't even know if I could do that, actually. Infinite water upgrade. That's actually cool. And that's actually very easy to make. That's pretty nifty, actually. I could get one of those, and we're probably going to do that. But we're going to have this little area right here that I've flattened out a little bit. We're going to have this as our staging area for this stuff, for Botania. This is going to be our temporary Botania area. Eventually, everything will be moved up into there, but I still have a lot of work to fix this area up so that it actually fits with everything. So we're going to not do that for now. So what I can actually do is we're going to go down here and give me some water like a soap. And that way we have some water. I like accents. I just can't do them very well. So anyway, we have, how do you make the thing? I need the white. How many of the white do we have? Oh, I have a bunch, actually. Boom. I have a lot of petals. I think it's 4, and then I need some seeds. How many seeds do I have? Like a stack. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I can go into here and go... That's not at all what I wanted. Boop. Bink! I did pick up my staff thing, right? Ender... Yeah, okay, good. That really freaked me out, because the second I threw that thing down is the second that my staff disappeared. I thought it somehow glitched my staff out or something, which is really not cool. Anyway. Oh, right-click with an empty hand. So I can just... Bloop. Oh. Oh, I missed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then... Boop. Okay, so now we have 2 of these guys. I don't need a whole lot of stuff in here. I really don't. If we have... Pure daisies. Boom. So now we have 2 pure daisies, and we can go ahead. We're going to have 1 here. So we go right around this little vicinity, and we're actually going to dig this out so we can see. Don't ask me why. We don't have like a builder's wand. Usually this is only done for, you know, builder's wands type deals. But, you know, it is what it is. And then the other one goes right here, and we're going to dig this area out. And we're going to have just kind of a little, I don't know what you want to call it. We're going to have stone on one side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can actually put stone right on top, and this stuff will convert over into living stone. I think that's what it's called. You failed to... Oh, I'm nauseated. Oh, so nauseated. Oh, I threw my boots down. Why did I throw my boots down? That doesn't make sense. Are these my good boots? Those are my good boots. Put my boots back on. That's weird. Anyway, so this stuff is going to convert over into living rock, I believe is what it's called. And then over here, we need some kind of a wood. Do we have any logs? I need a lot of logs. We're going to use some oak wood, like so. We're going to do this. We're going to go boop, 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 and a boop. Yeah, look at that. That looks kind of cool. With the whole chopped corner thing going on and stuff. But I should be able to go like this and be able to convert all of these logs over into living wood. I think that's what it is. It is living rock and living wood, right? I didn't spell living right. Living. Yeah. So we have living rock and we have living wood. And these things are going to be used later for Botania stuffs. Also, the other thing I want to try to do is actually make a pure daisy island or whatever it's called. What are you called? Floating pure daisy. I want to make you. There's a way to do this and I don't remember how. I'm not sure. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know you could convert netherrack into cobblestone. That's actually really handy. And soul sand into regular sand. Because it's a pure daisy. It purifies things. So soul sand becomes regular sand. And netherrack becomes cobblestone. And a blaze mesh becomes obsidian. And cracked ice, because I don't know how that works. But okay, whatever. Anyway, you get the idea. Water turns into snow. That's a pretty handy one, too. But anyway, so we have this stuff. Ooh, I love the auto break. The auto break is cool. Oh, that's wrong. And now it's going to break it all. I got to break it with a fist. Got to break it with my fist. This is unfortunate. Come on. Thank you. Anyway, so this is stuff that I can do. That shouldn't matter even though it's sideways. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of this stuff going. So now it's time to go ahead and get our little handy-dandy little tool here. We're also going to get a mana pool, which as you can see is just a bunch of living rocks. We can get rid of that guy. We don't need any more than 1 for now, so we're just going to worry about that there. I think this goes... Is it like this, or is it 3 twigs? Might be 3 twigs, actually, now that I think about it. I might need 1 more set, I think. Living... Let's get 1 more set of twigs. I think I need 1 more. Then we can send you away. And we... Hello? Then we can do this. I think this is it. I could be wrong, but I think this is it. Then I like, my favorite color combination is a good old light blue and white. So we're going to go ahead and get that. Get ourselves a Wand of the Forest, which is very handy. Vivid Wave. What does that mean? Craft a mana pool to store mana. Oh, I did that. Actually, before I did this. Okay, so here's the dealio. Alright, there's a lot of things we can use to generate mana. Mana? It's mana. I always get corrected. I get corrected in both directions. If I say mana, people are like, no, it's mana. If I say mana, people are like, no, it's mana. No. It's actually mana. Anyway, I looked it up on Google. Google pronunciation is actually pretty cool. You can actually go to Google and say pronounce mana or mana or whatever it is, and it'll tell you. Like, it won't actually, I don't remember actually. I don't know if Google does that or if it just shows a lot of pages that tell you how to say it. But anyway, you can say define, and there's a little speaker icon beside the definition of mana as well. Now I've got myself mixed up. Anyway, so the deal is that you do a lot of different things to generate mana, and then you use that mana to make things or do things or whatever stuff. So the first step is obviously to get some of this. So we're going to use the Endoflame, and I'm going to jump right to it. There's actually other stuff you can use. At least there used to be. Wait a minute, where's the Day Bloom? Did they remove those? Ooh, did they remove the Day Blooms and the Nightshades? Oh, they removed them. They don't have Day Blooms? Why? Is it because everybody skips them now? That's funny. Anyway, I now have this guy. This is a weird little situation, okay? There is such a thing as that infinite thing that does things. So I'm thinking what will happen is if basically you shift click on it, or you shift right click, I'm not sure which one, and then you fill it with 1 bucket of water, and it will just generate water automatically for you. It will just max itself out on water, which is really kind of cool. So that's just one of the deals. I don't know. It didn't consume the infinite storage upgrade, though, or water upgrade. So I'm not entirely sure what that's like. But now I have the bucket on top, and this is from placeable items that lets you do this. I was going to use like an item frame, but I was like, wait a minute. I can just put it on the ground, man. Shift click, bam, done deal. So now we have a way to get water from here into here because it's sitting right on top, and it's never going to despawn because it's a decorative item at the moment, which is really cool. Anyway, so we can go into here and actually do generating flora. We're going to go to the Endoflame, where we need 2 brown, 1 red, and 1 white. Your regular red? Yes. Your light gray, not white, light gray. This is why you always hover over the images to make sure you've got the color correct. Brown, brown, red, light gray. That's what we need for the Endoflame. We're going to get, I want to say 3 of these. I'd like to say 3. So if we go to petal, right? That's not how you spell petal. I missed the T. Yeah, I forgot. It's actually pretty easy to get these things. So I need bone meal, right? And then I need shears. And we're going to go like this. And I'm going to do this and go like this and then go like this. And then I'm going to go, oh, right, brown, of course. Of course, you want to be all difficult and everything. So now I'm going to go boom, 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 and boom, 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 and boom, 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 boom. Okay. So now I actually should have plenty of these guys. Boom. So what do I need? I need 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and the rest can go in there. And then I need light gray. So if I go to gray, I should find some light grays. So 1, 2, 3. And then I need some red. 1, 2, 3. And then I need some seeds. 1, 2, 3. So this is a little bit of a redundant thing. You do a lot of the same stuff. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Why are you doing that, Xogue? Because I'm stupid. That's basically the answer. I can't shift. You have to shift right click with an empty hand. Just 2 of these. Boom, boom. And then not the red, the gray. I said the gray. Boom. And then we go here. And then we go like that. And then you can actually go like this and go boom. Oh, wait, I gotta, give me the bucket. Gives me the bucket. This is the bad part about the whole bucket situation. Until I actually made a feature request so that I could, I don't know, like hold shift or something when I'm picking up an item. So for example, right now, it's on auto pickup. So anything that I pick up off of the ground instantly goes into here, which makes it a little bit tedious, a little bit weird to go, you know, that means I have to search for a bucket if I just picked it up. Sometimes you want everything to go into your player storage except some things. Like, for example, when I'm trying to pick up a bucket off the top of this guy. So when I break it, I can hold shift when I pick it up, and instead of going into player storage, it'll go into here. And that's the feature request that I just made. But in the meantime, we're going to do this. I should no, I got to do it again. I got to do it over. Oh, crapo. What did I just put there? Because I don't remember. Oh, I don't know what you were. I forget now. That's not good. That's another problem with the whole shift clicking thing. So it's Not the best thing in the world, but it's okay. Oh, seeds. That's what was there. Okay. No, we're good. All right, 1, 2, and then boom. Yeah, okay, good. So I can go 1, 2, 1, 1, and boom. And then I need to go back to the bucket, like so, and go boop, boop. And yeah, right click with an empty hand to add back the last recipe. Oh, it worked. I didn't right click with an empty hand though. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, well, whatever. All right, Endo Flame, come here, guys. So now that we have all of this stuff, I can get this stuff out of here. I can put this like this, and I can do this, and then put you over there, and then you can go there, and then like, yeah. Ooh, all right, goody. Now, what we can do is we can put one here, and we can put one here, and we can put one here. All right. So now that we have these guys, we can have them generate stuff. So if we go to coal, first of all. One thing that I like to do is actually use a lot of coal blocks. And I need to make some more coal blocks by breaking the 519 coal ore that I have. So I'll get to that in the future. Because these guys can actually eat a bunch. So if you just kind of drop a coal block, you can sit back and just watch your mana grow while you're not really doing anything, watching TV or whatever. So that's a pretty cool thing. That's what I like to do. But it doesn't matter. What we're going to do now is get some this. I need some mana spreaders. I think it goes like this, and then it's a piece of gold, and then it's a petal. We have 41 of these, so we're going to do this. Boom. Boom. I can only do one. I don't know. I think I can do all of them, all 3 of these guys, I think. So if I put this right on top, and then I can go with this guy here. I totally just shift-clicked. That's the problem with shift-clicking, man. Shift-clicking, I think, if you shift-click from your toolbar, it should go into your inventory. If you shift-click from your inventory, it should go into here. I think these two should act like a normal inventory. And then if you want it to go up here, you can, like, I don't know, Alt-click or Control-click maybe, or I don't know, something. But I don't think it should do that. I'm going to make another feature request. But anyway, let's go function mode, bind mode. So if I go boom, boom, no, boom, boom, there we go. Okay, so now this guy's linked here. So if I go you, and you, then all of these guys should be bound now to him. So if I go ahead and do some coal stuff, do I have any kind of... I can do 3 pieces of charcoal just to demonstrate what I'm talking about. Boom. Right. Of course. Disable jam, because kind of getting in the way there, buddy. There it goes. Oh. Okay. I don't know. What? Oh, because I picked up another piece of charcoal. Right. That's, of course, that, yep. Okay. All right, good. Really? Really, guys? Come on, pick... Uh-oh. Did I go to my inventory? I hope it did. You go there. Good job. Okay, so now basically these guys are going to be generating mana for us because I just gave them something that's burnable, aka something that can go into a furnace. Now you can't do lava because lava buckets, it returns a bucket, so it can't actually burn that. It's got to be something that does not return a byproduct. It doesn't have anything extra that comes out afterwards. But you see it's done now. So this is why I do coal blocks, because it actually lasts a little bit longer. Or rather, a lot longer. Like 9 times longer. But you get the idea. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to end up getting a whole bunch of coal done. If I go like this. And then, well, let's go in here and get Eternal Riches, I think is my pick name. And we can go in here like so. And I can basically just kind of sit here for a while and go boom, boom. Yeah, basically like this. It wasn't exactly supposed to go like that, but you know, it's cool. It's all good. We're going to turn this guy on too. So that way I get all the coal. And I'm just going to sit here for a while, waiting and waiting and waiting, so I get a lot of coal. You get the idea. So we don't have too much time left, but what I wanted to do is try to get these guys into be floating islands. This is a pretty cool concept by Botania, and I wanted to play with it. I like these things because you can place them anywhere afterwards. For example, You can't place flowers on stone, but if you have them in a floating island, you can. You can put them on glass, you can put them on stone. They're floating islands, so the dirt is basically floating with them, which is a really cool idea. And I do like it quite a bit. But first, the first thing you got to do is go ahead and get yourself a little bit of a glimmering flower. So we do this times 2. We're going to go ahead, boom, got that, go away. And then we combine that with a couple of pasture seeds, which, by the way, just put some regular grass, which, you know, you use shears to collect from the world, not hard, into the monopole, which we've already done, to get ourselves some pasture seeds. Now, these are useful for other things, but this is just one of them. And then you take those same glimmering flowers and you put them in here and you get a floating, like, red flower, which is really cool. It's a very nice little feature. Like, it just floats around. It's a nice little aesthetic thing. It looks kind of cool, and it's just kind of a deal. And then you can break it, and you get it back. So you can pick them up and move them wherever you want. But the other thing you can do is if we go ahead to, say, these guys, and we take ourselves a little bit of a floating red flower, and we go somewhere like this, then we get a floating pure daisy, which we can then place down anywhere, and it does the exact same thing that the regular one did. So if we take some wood, like, say, 8 pieces of these woods, like so, and then we go boom, 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 boom. Then it does the same thing. You can see the sparkles. Everything is working just fine. Well, that's a little bit of a visual glitch there, but you get the idea. It's still the same flower. So all we really need to do, we can do this again with this guy. We can combine you with a you, and then we can go ahead and get ourselves another floating pure daisy, put you down, and we're going to go. So it's a really cool, neat, nice little feature that I really like quite a bit. And we're going to do that for our endo flames as well. And it just makes moving them around, putting them wherever it is we want them, a lot easier. We don't have to worry so much about putting dirt down and doing this and doing that. So it'll just kind of work out. So that's basically what I'm going to do. If I can get some more glowstone in here, I'm going to do that for our other ones as well. So we go boom, boom, and boom, like so. And then we go boom, boom, and -1, and then boom, and boom. Now we have 3 of those, so we can now go over to our endo flames. Hello, thank you. Boom, boom, and boom. Now I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to link these guys here in a minute, but it'll be fine. So we go like that, bam, bam, and bam. Then we go here, and we go boom, and a boom, and a boom. And we get our little bind mode. Oh, they're already bound. They're already bound to what they need, because this guy was placed first, I'm guessing. So that works out pretty well. And we can go ahead and just drop a few more of these. Turn our magnet off. Boom. Boom. And a boom. So this is good to go. Just like that. You still see the flames on them. You can still see that they're working. And now they're just floating around. And this block underneath them can be anything you want it to be. Plus, it's pretty cool just to see these guys floating around like that. It's really cool. So, yeah. I don't know. It's a nice little thing. I like it. You can't even run through it either, which means it also stops water. Which is another nice little benefit of it, but it is what it is. That is about all the time I have for today, though. We're, of course, going to go a lot further in the future. I can't necessarily say it will be the next episode, but it is likely we're going to go further in the mod in the next episode, so we'll see where we're at. But, yeah, it's a thing. If you liked the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Do what you do, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, peeps.